What we're gonna do right here is go back, way back.
Going way back till the early days.
Got fresh stuff.
Money days. You know how.
Give it, party people, something funky to listen to.
Y'all ready for this?
I'm going way back.
It's the Going Way Back show with Money B.
Money B.
Your home for classic hip hop, raw and uncut. I'm your host, Money B.
What's up? What's up?
AKA Money B from the 90s. Deal with me. And of course, my lovely co-host, Ty Teasy, is not in the building, but don't fret. Tease-Its, that's what we call her fans. She will be in the building next week, but I do have DJ Always.
What up? What up? LA's own.
My
True.
music man, laying down the grooves for you. And last but not least, my guest for today, very good friend of mine, the lovely and talented Miss Luenell.
Welcome, Luenell.
Hi, Luenell.
Thank you. This is like deja vu for us, right?
Man.
Like rewind 18, 19, 20 years
20
ago.
years ago.
Wow.
To Sobe Television Network.
Yeah.
When the internet was just starting to even pop. And we were doing this in Oakland on Sobe.
Yeah, we've been doing this.
Sobe.
We've been doing this shit for like 20-something years, man.
Yeah,
Sobe.
just like
And
this, though.
And we're gonna talk about Sobe because that's a real important.
Some iconic shit.
That's some iconic shit.
Right.
What we are going to talk about as well is rappers that have become actors. You know, because there's a lot of them, and I guess it must be like a natural progression. I guess, you know, from doing so many.
If you want in healthcare or anything like that.
Gotta get your
Yeah,
sack.
say
Ain't
that.
no healthcare in rap, just like ain't no healthcare in a comedy.
That,
Right.
Yeah, that rap shit don't pay the bills.
And neither
Well,
does
it do, it
comedy.
do.
But
Okay,
that's a
I
lie.
agree.
No,
That's a
because
lie.
being a rapper, you're a recording artist.
Right.
Recording artists, you have a union.
Okay.
Comedians don't have a union.
No?
No.
Wow.
We don't
Maybe
have
you need to
even the
maybe
clowns
you need to
have a
start
union.
that up, Luenell.
Yeah, and never work again.
I
But
know,
Even
right?
clowns got a union.
even clowns got a union. They do. But that's one of the things that, you know, people don't know. People don't realize. That's why a lot of comedians die. You know, they don't have no health care. They haven't taken care of it. You know.
You know, one thing that I noticed, and this is, you know, from the outside looking in, it seems like rappers and comedians, kind of like the communities are the same. You know, we come up together.
We're like the
We do-
gangsters of the industry.
We do the same type of
As
shows.
opposed to being freaks of the industry.
Hey,
Boom.
yeah, where's
Classic.
my Drew, Rob?
Exactly.
Oh my God.
I know,
Oh,
man.
I'm sorry.
I
I got him fucking around over here trying to get my tweet on.
Oh, trying to get your tweet on.
Yeah.
How long you been tweeting, Luenell?
Let me see. Well, sometimes I tweet alone, and other times I tweet with other people.
on silent.
And I'm just asking because Luenell, you're at Luenell, right?
Yeah,
On Instagram.
Luenell.
And she got like 100 million followers.
No, my Instagram is fat, but it's not as fat. Like, you know, I think you can have shit that's too much.
Right.
Like, okay, I got like maybe 73,000
Wow.
followers on my Instagram, right? But when you have like 149 million, like you can't talk to nobody. You know, every now and then I talk back
Oh, so you
to people. You know what I'm saying?
respond back?
I respond back to my fans because, you know, why not? But when you got 80 million, 2,000 billion motherfuckers, it just don't pay the right to nobody.
I mean, so you be hollering at dudes can holler at you on Instagram?
I holler. You have no idea about my holleration
So you be
on social media.
Have you done like the direct message Instagram?
All that ooh-voo, everything. Yeah, I'm kind of nasty on the social media.
Okay, so you get yours in, huh?
You don't even want to know, player.
I might
That's
wa-
another show. Be
Hey,
a
we
late
can-
night.
We can talk about you can talk about it on this show.
I can. I might. We'll see.
I am the freak of the industry.
You
supposedly.
are.
he is.
Money
Yeah,
D.
he
You heard the
is.
damn song, so you can say the
Hey,
fuck.
I heard
you know
it
what
10
mean?
minutes ago.
Yeah,
Ka-ching.
she be taking pictures of her finger,
Who?
putting it on the
Who do
Instagram.
that? Who do that?
I'm asking you.
Where they do that at?
So, like we were saying, you know, well, let me go down the credits because you done so much shit. You know,
Are you surprised?
I had to print it out.
Are you surprised?
I'm not
Look at
because
that
you know, you
page.
like to
No,
hype-
I'm saying because we friends, but you know, professionally, a lot of time my peeps who are my friends don't really even know what I be doing. That's because you see me for so long just round the way.
Nah, but I mean, I kind of follow your career, so I know that you do things. And what's funny is one of the movies, what's the name of that movie? Bud's House.
Oh, my
I just
God.
happened to be at the crib late night, 3 in the morning, And I was like, what the? What is this? I'm like, Luenell
I do
stays busy.
have a little underground pop culture, genre that I support.
So she all about that.
So that's not my only pot movie. I think what was that? Bud's House, and I did Mac and Devin Go to High School,
Right.
Wiz and Snoop.
So was y'all
I
really
remember that
smoking
shit.
weed in that thing?
What you think?
I already know. I'm just asking.
Even in the American Hustle movie that me, Katt, Red, and Melanie did after the Katt Williams tour,
Right.
we was absolutely smoking real.
I already know that.
Fucked up.
And then you get your
How long did it take to get through the scenes?
Oh, like a couple of times, too,
because everybody was high.
Crack upperization going on.
Now, earlier we were talking about Soul Beat. For people that don't know, Soul Beat was a local network. It started out in Oakland, California, and then it eventually spread to like Detroit and throughout the country, right?
Yeah.
But it was from like 1978 to 2003, and it was the first 24-hour music video network.
All
the very
black
first.
owned and
And
operated.
it was
Man.
all black owned. Chuck
And
Johnson.
operated.
Yeah, and operated. And like BET and TV One, they all had like investors and banks involved. Chuck Johnson owned
He did
Soul
it.
Beat.
It was
all-
a dictatorship.
Right, all to himself. Now, one thing that I do
North
have,
Korea.
I actually want to take a look at something. I actually found a little bit of Soul Beat.
Not with me on
That
it.
we're going to check
With
out.
me?
Can we run this clip? And
Don't do this
I want to
to
see
me.
what's...
Oh!
Well,
Oh
apparently we're
my!
back.
Oh, nigga! Oh,
We're
That's
back.
that wrestler
and in
guy.
case you just tuned in and don't know what the heck you're watching, this is the Wacky Birthday edition of the Morning Beat Show here on the Soul Beat International Television Network. Just think, your thighs are being shown all over the United States and in the UK.
That's all right.
I want to learn a move.
Okay. Stand over somewhere over there. And when you got me, now you're just gonna thrust me over and just split me now. And I'm gonna kick my legs over and I'm gonna come down hard.
Okay.
You go. Down there.
And 1, 2, and I'm
Go.
coming down.
You remember that?
oh my
Busted your ass.
God! Oh my God! Oh, I feel like I'm on like Andy Cohen's Watch What Happens, and they done went back in the time
get that?
capsule.
Do you remember that episode?
I do.
You do you?
Yeah, because that wrestler guy, was he was special,
Right?
and the girl.
Missing a few cards.
No, listen, he was special. I gotta say, you gotta be a certain type of guy to wear that little unitard. You know what I'm saying? In the middle of the day.
Got it in.
Yeah, it was way in. If you know what I mean.
Good times.
Very good. You're funny. That's research. You did your thing.
Yeah,
on that.
hey, that's what we do on the Going Way Back show.
Going
Sure.
way back.
So
For
we're gonna
sure.
take a break and come back. So let's check out another Bay Area legend. This is Too Short featuring
Do it.
your guy Mark Curry.
Oh
That's
my
right.
God.
Mark
I ain't
Curry.
tripping. Right here on the Going Way Back
Legend.
show
I'm
with Money
impressed.
B.
Mr. Cooper.
I'm impressed.
Money B.
We just heard "I'm Bad" by LL Cool J, and we were just saying, whatever happened to Earl? The dude that was standing there like
I know, right?
Mr. Cool, like
Wasn't he in Crush Groove too?
he's in everything. He used to be in everything, and I miss that.
Doing
you know
the
what I'm
same
saying?
thing.
Cause when I was coming up, LL was one of my favorites. I was like,
Yeah.
yo, I used to tell my man like, you gonna be that dude. You gonna stand next to me everywhere I go, and just go.
It's gonna be you, dog.
Yeah.
Security, right
But
there.
do you remember when Hammer had two big MC?
Yeah, everybody had
Everybody
one.
had a hype man.
Too Clean, well, not even a hype man, cause Too Clean didn't say nothing. He just
Yeah, just
he was the wave man.
shaking his thing like if you was watching that video. He looked like he was freaking on Too Short a little bit.
Oh yeah,
I was like, wait a minute.
no.
It's like back up, Too
Pause.
right, too close, too clean.
He too close. Too Clean was too close.
Too clean was too close.
Yeah, Hammer had what was his name?
You had the two big MC.
He had too big MC
Too big
because
MC.
always one of them gazelles.
But Too Big
couldn't
used to
get
get
to
on
the
the
door.
mic. So he was
But not for a long time. Not for a long time.
and his brother was the
he
DJ.
tried to come out with a song and that was it.
You know who didn't have a hype man? Was Chubb Rock.
Chubb was
He
but
did have
Chubb-
a hype man. He had
He was
what's
his
the
own
dude's
hype man.
name?
He was his own hype man.
he had the dancer dude. His name was Hot Diggity Dog or something like that.
Really?
Oh, the dude in the video.
The dude in the video with the little thing. He was
holding
like
a gun
a
in his waist, man.
he was like a little college
Sandman
dancer dude.
film.
Oh,
What?
was he a Kappa?
Yeah,
No,
he
he
was
was
a-
a no. He was a Q dog. He was a Q dog, wasn't he?
I thought he was a Kappa. He might have been a Q, but he was always representing that stuff.
'Cause-
But yeah, I miss those days. Do they have
Me
those
too.
in comedy? You guys, you bring up like a
Oh
hybrid,
yeah, no, we don't. We work alone.
a prop
No,
person.
no. Comedians are way too selfish. Every now and then you might have had some kind of ventriloquist comedian, ventriloquist or work with a dummy. But you never have.
But as comedians,
And every now and then there was a
Lester.
team. Like they used to have a team called Arsenault and Mitchell.
Mm-hmm.
They did comedy together, but not very often. It's a solo act.
now speaking as a team, you did the movie was it American Hustle with Katt Williams. Now what happened to Katt? I know he back doing his thing, but he kind of went a little crazy for a minute. Did you get to talk to him about that?
But honestly,
Please.
and I don't normally speak on any of that,
Right.
but because it says, I'll just say this: that with with all the fame and all the bread and all the everything comes a lot of pressure. There's paranoia. There's people on your dick asking you for bread all the time. You don't know who to trust, and what did I do with the key to the safe deposit box, and who saw me get this motherfucking 50 racks, and is somebody gonna try to stick me up? And there's a lot of pressure, a lot of paranoia. You put that all on top of not enough rest, not enough sleep, not enough regular food.
Taking drugs.
No, I can't say nothing about that. 'cause
Well, I
don't know
mean,
nothing
but
about
like,
I
but
can.
drinking,
He
smoking,
ain't my close friend.
Drinking
alcohol
and
is a
weed,
drug.
I don't consider taking drugs. If that was the case, Snoop would have been out of business 100
Luenell,
motherfucking
We
years
all
ago.
know that.
I know
We all
that's your
know that.
homie, but I can say it.
Right.
I think it was the drugs. A lot of it. It
Well,
was doing some.
I don't know anything about any of that.
all
I
good.
think it might be drugs that's got him back on point.
I'm glad.
You know what
I'm glad Luenell was my friend. She got niggas
Yeah,
back.
I
She do.
ride with
She
you.
do.
I don't.
She ride or
I already
die.
know snitching on my titties.
Which one? What to say no?
No
Snitching.
snitching.
Want to see?
No. But
Good.
any callers that want to check it out, call us up. What's the number?
What is the number?
What's
right
the number?
there.
I can't. Man, I need my glasses.
Well,
855.
855-878-4652. If you want to holler at Luenell,
Yeah.
we're going to be here. Well, we can't talk about your homie, Katt Williams. Well, let's talk about DMX, because he kind of went through the same kind of thing.
Yeah, but DMX
DMX.
admittedly was
Yeah.
smoking crack all day, all night.
Right.
And,
Just so
you
Katt
know-
didn't admit it?
You know what? Delete this. Erase this whole motherfucking show.
No. Okay, we're going to get off your
I'm
guy.
gonna leave. Yeah,
gonna get off your
DMX
guy.
admittedly has had and probably still does have, a crack issue. Okay, but then I don't know when he put the pipe down because the motherfucker managed to make like 9 goddamn kids. But he wasn't just smoking
That's
crack.
like
he was laying up in some
He was
crack.
fucking him with the dope dick.
This
That's
nigga
that
put
dope
it down
dick.
while he was fucking. That's what. That's what he
Oh
put
my
it down.
God! Like, good luck, baby. I love him too. I made a movie with X too
be
called
like-
Never Die Alone.
Oh, you was in that? Yeah,
I'm
I know.
sorry,
It's saying
but
I'm
right
the only
here.
one who didn't
Belly
die.
was a
He
motherfucker.
was the only one who didn't die.
I'm the only one who didn't die. and
Belly
Never
was a
Die Alone.
motherfucker though.
I wasn't in Belly, bitch.
I like Belly, man. That's the one.
I like
he,
Belly,
when he
too.
was the best. He was the best.
I
then.
like Belly too.
I actually
I didn't
thought-
mean to call you a bitch.
It's all good.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
I actually thought that DMX was a good actor.
He is a good actor.
Yeah.
But just
I
like
enjoyed him.
Pac was a great actor.
Yes, he was.
Because let me tell you something about Juice. Can I just tell you something about Juice?
Please.
And my friend Ernest Dickinson directed Juice because he also directed me in Never Die Alone. I'm going to tell you the iciest motherfucking moment in Juice. When that
She
motherfucker
said
closed, icy. When
That's
he closed that
always
refrigerator
ice.
door and Pac was standing back there behind the refrigerator door.
Oh, that shit was eerie. That was eerie.
That was it. That was some spooky shit.
Yeah, it was real eerie.
Let me tell y'all.
That was
Yeah.
some spooky shit.
I'll tell you a story about that. I
That
took
motherfucker was
my
like poltergeist.
I took
Yeah.
my grandmother to go see that movie, and she
You took
knew
a grandmother to see
at the Century, and he,
on Hagenberger?
Damn.
and East Oakland. Yep,
Good lord.
it was in the afternoon. It was in the daytime.
Okay, because I'm like, you don't like Granny.
Nah, I love my granny.
Okay.
But
Peace
she
out,
knew
Granny.
she knew that Pac was a friend of mine. After she saw that movie, she was like, "Don't bring him over here."
That's
She's
your
like,
friend?
she's like, I don't want to meet your friend.
It's some of the greatest acting work that, and I think it might have been his first film too. Some of the greatest acting work he ever did. That
Juice was his first film.
Yeah.
But he was always, I guess he went to the School of Performing Arts.
Yeah, he did. Him and
that was-
Jada. Him
That
and
was
Jada
his
did.
thing. Even when we was on tour, he'd always play different roles. He liked to do the Scarface thing. So
I'd have loved to role play with his ass. I tell you that. That's one regret I had because I would have let Pac have it.
you let him do it
Any way you want
any
it.
which way.
Any which way. I'm going to let you have it in the afterlife. Thug life, nigga.
Third life.
You
Thug life.
Not
suck the
thug life,
tattoos
third
off his
life.
chest.
Huh?
Said you suck the tattoos off his chest.
I'd have put something on there. Dig that. Underdig that.
So you never got to meet Pac.
No, I didn't, and I hate that.
Fucking
I think I
hilarious.
lied a couple of times and said I did, but I never did. And I killed me because I know all you guys. We did. Was it like a Soul Beat Day or some shit or? No. I don't know. I did something, and it was you, and it was Shaq, and the white boy that used to play the keyboard. What's his name?
DJ Fuse. He was
And my
DJ.
other boy, that the other dude, anyway, we was all together and stuff, and there was no Pac. I love you guys, but I was disappointed.
He was like, that ain't why I came
He
here.
wasn't the
well,
same.
where's Tupac? Yeah, never got to meet him. And you know what? Speaking of that, just real quick, I know you're doing the interview, but like, how often do you think about him? How often do you still think about him though?
How often do I think about him?
Yeah,
Lately, a lot, because they about to do this movie.
Right.
the
How'd that go?
NWA.
Speaking of, how'd that go?
How's what go?
Did you?
Well, you know that John Singleton, he just got signed on, and they're rewriting the script and everything.
Oh,
So
Not for
okay.
Straight Outta
All right.
Compton. For that?
they had auditions for Straight
I
Outta
know that.
Compton. Hey, I think they want like the younger dudes to play.
They do. They had a crazy casting call.
Yeah.
I know that Wiz read for Snoop part, and I know that
You should be able to get that. No
Cube
problem.
wants his son to play him.
And they
So-
want Lil Easy to play Easy.
I know.
And see, the only thing I could have played was, I'm short as Easy, but I don't look like Easy.
You play Breezy.
Yeah, you put Lokes on you. And put a
Yeah,
curl
just put
on
a
you.
Jerry curl on.
It's over.
It's all good.
Baby.
But
That's like I want tickets for that movie now, and it ain't even finished.
I know,
I'm
right?
there. I'm there at the first matinee, 11 a.m. on the first day. The first matinee, I'm in the house. And
I want to reserve my copy for the
right?
DVD copy.
Amazon.com.
Reserve my copy now.
I gotta have it. And I even went on, because these interviews here are archived shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I went online like a week ago. I was listening to this interview with Jerry Heller.
Right.
And, it's just, it was chock full of information.
How long ago was the interview? What was he talking
It
about?
was a long time ago, but I don't really believe everything he said. Like, he was like, Easy was my best friend. I'm
Well,
like, that bullshit. There ain't no grown-ass white Jewish man best friends with some little nigga out of Compton. That's your best friend. That's your
Right.
best friend as long as he's making you money. That's your best friend as long as he's under contract. That's your best friend as long as we're doing business. But as far as your best friend, like, would you sleep, let him sleep in your daughter's bed?
No.
I don't know. That would you let your best friend do that? You wouldn't let Easy do that.
But speaking of Jerry Heller, they showed the behind the music with Ice Cube talking about how he's become the new Bill Cosby.
Who, Jerry Heller?
No, Ice Cube.
That's-
Has become the new Bill Cosby because he's branched off into acting. Went from his rap career.
Cube
You
doing
remember
his thing.
how they gave him so much shit about leaving?
Yeah.
But leaving was ultimately like the best thing.
That was,
Best thing
that was
ever
the best
did.
thing he ever did. And I want to go back to what you said about, when people pass away, everybody said, yeah, that was my best friend. That was my guy. That was my man. Everybody say that when somebody die because they know that person can't speak on it.
Right.
It's kind of like, I heard Suge even saying, yeah, Pac was my best friend. And there's no way he ever wanted to leave Death Row or this, that, and other. And I'm saying, like, dude, there's no person that you spend that much time with that you don't get into something with them about. Like, me and Pac used to get
Some
into
riff.
it all the
Oh,
time.
man.
I can
Yeah.
never sit here and like we were just happy friends 24 hours for
Right.
our whole entire life.
True friends
No, we
can
used to
agree
fight,
all the
To
time.
Yeah.
disagree, right? You can agree to
and
disagree.
Pac was a very opinionated dude.
Right.
So there's no anybody that tell me that
They
them and
never
Pac-
got in a squad with Pac.
that
Must
they
be
never.
a bitch.
Well, if they never got into it with Pac, that mean they didn't really know Pac that
Right,
well. Because
right.
if you was close to him and around him that much, you eventually was gonna come.
They say the same thing about
Right.
me. Anybody
Really?
who's never got in a squad with me ain't been around me for a long time because I'm very opinionated. And
and you want your
You
way.
speak your mind.
I want the right way. It doesn't necessarily have to be my way, but it has to be the right way. Like, don't be foul. Don't come at me with no bullshit and expect me not to call you out. I think that's one of the things that's, harder for me to get like, maybe on a series or something like that.
Right.
Because it's so much easier to get a little unknown bitch who don't know a good contract when they see one and who'll take anything, is thirsty, and they'll throw that at that bitch and work with her rather than take an old cow like me and say, motherfucker, where's my motherfucking percentage? Where's my back end? We're like, oh, we don't need all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
They don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why I fuck them. Can't stop what God wants.
So, I mean, do you find that, like, often when you go in somewhere and then they want you to be conforming, and when you let them know that you know what's happening, they kind of get turned off by it?
First of all, anybody in the industry knows that anybody coming out of Oakland is a certain type of way.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We are not going for the bullshit at all. Cut it. Keisha Cole don't go for it. I don't go for it. You ain't gonna go for it. You know, a Hammer in his own nice way, he ain't going for it.
Right.
Went for it, fucked up, came back, ain't going for it no more. You know what I mean? We already got a certain type of rep. And I think that there's something about Oakland, if I can speak on that, I've always said that if you can make it out of Oakland, you can motherfucking make it. You just got to make it out first.
Right.
You know, if you can get the fuck out that bitch, then you can make it. But you're either going to stay there and stay on the pinwheel, or you're going to die. There's only two ways to be in the town. That's it.
Yeah, because you got to stay on your toes.
Like Mac Dre should have left. He should have fucking left. You know, he got shot out of town, but he was hanging out in the Crest and all that with them niggas. You know, you gotta fucking go at some point. You gotta go and be serious about your grind and really get into the business of show business. You know, we're doing it when we do it in Oakland. It's training ground for coming down here. So when I came down here, I'd already been on TV for 10 fucking years.
Yeah, so you already knew.
Wow.
You already knew what it was.
People screaming my name in the street. We was used to that already.
Did you get to do Comic View?
9 seasons I did Comic View.
9 seasons. And that was the
It's
shit.
all on YouTube. Google me.
Google me, you gotta say it right. Say Google me, bitch.
Google me.
Google me, bitch.
Google me, bitch.
That's what it do. We're gonna take a break. When we come back, more Luenell on the Going Way Back show. Let's check out
My
Jazzy
pussy
Jeff
go way
and the
back.
Fresh Prince. Girls ain't nothing but trouble. What up, Luenell?
It's all good, baby.
So we've been talking about rappers turn actors, but let's talk about comedians turn rappers. It's not who's your favorite comedian turn rapper? Do you know any?
No.
Except Chocolate Drop?
No. Lemon Drop. No, I don't know any comedians that have turned into rappers. I know rappers who try to be comedians.
Like who?
Well, you know, people try to be funny sometime in their, well, you know, Heavy was very funny all the time. You know, a lot of Heavy's lyrics were,
He was a character.
Yeah, real funny. And he did cross over into acting.
He could act too.
Yeah,
and
he was.
acted his ass off. Rest in peace,
Life.
Heavy D.
Yep.
But no, we don't normally, you know, I told you before, comedians are selfish. They don't want to cross over into shit.
They don't want to share.
No.
Well, how easy is it for a comedian? And I know this is really like a silly question, but how's the transition from a comedian just doing stand up to actually doing movies and television where you have to, you know, stand in a certain place and follow
the
somebody
difference
else's?
is when you're doing stand up,
Right.
you write your own shit, you edit your own shit, you wrote it, you can improvise on it, you can,
Exactly.
you know, blah, blah. And when you have to act, you're reading somebody else's words, you have to put the, you know, the inflections in where they want them at, and it's harder if you're not trained. I'm trained up, you know, Oakland Ensemble Theater and everything like that, running around through Castlemont and all that, and I, you know how to do it. Everybody doesn't transition well. Well, I'm going to tell you who I'm really proud of right now, who've transitioned from stand-up into film and television, and that is, first of all, you cannot knock any of the Wayans grind from coming from stand-up and transitioning into multi-million-dollar films and stuff like that. And they ain't gave me a motherfucking piece of work. I'm just saying, you know, I respect all that grind. And then my boy Mike Epps. Mike Epps is doing some beautiful work. He's transitioning beautifully from, you know, stand-up comedy and, you know, being day-day and shit into really doing some serious shit, you know, like in Dreamgirls and stuff like that. And in all actuality, before Pryor passed away, it was Mike Epps that he wanted to play him in the Pryor movie. But I think Marlon bought the rights to the film or something like that, and so I don't know who's actually going to end up playing Richard. But they better do it motherfucking right.
I know,
if they got to
right?
hold on 10 more years, they better do it. Don't fuck that one up.
So they're going to do another Richard Pryor movie?
There's not another one. Like, what's the first
Oh,
one?
yeah. Well, what was the first one? JoJo Dancer?
Yeah,
He
well,
was in that.
He was in it.
involved in that. Him
Right.
and Paul Mooney, wrote that. But,
This is
Mooney's
one-
from Oakland, too, by the way.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's actually going to be about his life.
yeah.
I didn't know about that. Seemed like the Wayans, they just pump out actresses and actors and comedians. What's up with that?
Their mama and daddy now.
And look, not just the black ones.
Yeah, right.
Not
Jim
just the black
Carrey.
ones. Jim Carrey.
Well, as
In
far
Living
as
Color. He was on
Keenan,
Living Color.
I'm saying as far as their family.
their family.
Oh,
All
the
they-
family. Oh, they
all
always.
the Wayans is just like, it's a
But
million
Keenan
of
set the template for the whole shit, and then
Definitely.
he had Damon. No, not Damon. He had Sean was doing the DJ thing. Remember?
Right.
Yeah, he
Up
was
there.
SW1.
Yeah.
S1WS.
on the
The
fake.
S1Ws was the public enemy.
Okay,
That's
so he was
why
SW1.
SW1,
Right.
exactly.
Was that a fake one and two that he was?
Yeah,
Yeah, he was definitely- he was faking the funk.
Shit,
He was basically a model.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
with a flat top
You
and
can
some
do
rayon.
what you want
With a
to
turtleneck.
in living color.
A cross colors turtleneck on.
Man,
Yeah, cross colors was the first shit that DL wore on Comic View. The very first Comic View, DL was wearing cross colors.
I thought
Shit
he
looked
was from
like a
Oakland too for
checkerboard.
some strange reason.
Nah,
I
he
don't know
just fucked a lot of bitches and all.
why. You included?
No, he never fucked me.
Sure.
I'm not sure, but
I'm not
somebody
sure.
on blast.
no.
Nah,
Hey,
no,
Oakland,
we just be talking like that.
we
talking
talk that shit.
You know what I mean?
When I used to be on Soul Beat on 40th, when it was on 40th,
Right.
Okay, on 40th. I remember Jamie Foxx's first album. He had an album called Peep This.
Yep.
Jamie came to that studio, and I was the one who interviewed him for Soul Beat. I got a picture at the house. I remember when KRS-One came to 40th and Foothill. Chuck D came, and we went to Lake Mary Bakery and got fish sandwich.
Is that right?
Yep. And
Did you go to Muslim bakery or Lake Mary bakery?
no, we went to Lake Merritt Bakery.
Oh, for real?
Please don't mention the Muslim bakery. Please. But
Bays.
Bean pie, my brother.
I can't. But back when we used to have to take one video at a time and put it in and play it and then talk and take another video.
Put the thick ass tapes in.
Yeah, it was big like Beta.
Yeah, the big beta tapes.
It was like that.
We used to do Billy Jam show over there.
Yeah,
And
hip
all
hop
them-
slam with Billy
Yeah,
Jam.
and all them
Wow.
crazy
And
ass
me and
commercials.
Rockefeller would do it, and Bo P. And one of the videos that we played back to back all the time, we played that motherfucker about every 8 minutes with fucking slam! Da-da-da, da-da-da, let the boys be boys. Yeah, we played that shit.
I remember
all
one
the
time Nas, he came to the one on 40th.
No.
And he was doing an interview, and he actually nodded off while he was doing an interview.
Oh, I used to do that all the time.
Wait
but
a minute.
yeah,
What?
he was just talking, and he just went.
Nigga be tired.
He nodded out. And
Wow.
Yeah, he was doing a whole lot.
I
around that
used
time.
to do Jeffries. I used to do the morning show. We got a call?
Yeah, we got a call.
Oh,
Let's take a
good.
call.
Well, shit.
Caller,
I'm
you
just
there?
saying my story.
Who's
Money
calling?
B, what up, man? It's your boy Mexicali.
Mexicali. What's going on, family? How you doing?
Oh, man. Hey, man, I just wanted to call in, give a little bit of love to Luenell, man,
Hey, thank you very much. I could use a little bit of love.
Got anything
No
you
doubt.
want?
You know what? You funny as hell, Luenell. You cool, too. I met you on Bud's house. I was in a little part of that. I was, doing a little background thing, but you cool as hell, man.
Very good, baby. I'm glad you caught me on a good day.
No doubt. You ever going to do one of those comedy specials, the stand-ups?
Actually, I just did a Comedy Central special with my boy Fluffy, a.k.a. Gabriel Iglesias. And they're going to air it, but I was too dirty to make the air, so I'm going to be on the DVD.
No. you
They
got
said
be
they had to
kidding me.
cut a nigga. And so I'm going to be on the DVD part. But, yeah, I just did one with him. And I'm working on it. Actually, today was our first production meeting for a show with Miss Laura Hayes from Oakland.
Miss Laura Hayes.
One of the queens of comedy. Laura Hayes, myself, and Hope Flo. We're going to do like a 3-woman trilogy type stage play thing called The Truth. That's our working title right now. So then, we'll film that, and that'll be on something too. Thank you.
So I'm sorry,
Yeah, there you
Mexicali.
go.
Where you calling from?
We got to see more of you now. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got to be out there with us, you know?
I know. Where you at? Where you calling from?
Out here in Cali, you know, in the valley.
Oh, okay, baby. You right away.
Mexicali from the valley.
No doubt. You know, but hey, much love and much respect to you. You know, I really appreciate it, though.
All right,
Thank you so
Mexicali.
much.
All right, man. Take care.
Next caller.
We got another
No doubt.
caller.
Mexicali from the valley.
Caller, you there? Caller.
Hey.
We playing that Nas.
Caller.
Hello.
Hey, who's calling? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's up? I'm actually calling from Las Vegas, but I'm originally from Oakland.
All right.
What's your name?
My name is Parker.
What's up, Parker? How you doing?
What's going on? This is Luenell?
This is Luenell. I know I got a deep voice. You can't tell me.
Oh, damn. Trying to say I sound like a bitch?
Trying to say I sound like a nigga?
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I ain't your bitch. Nick, not you.
Hey, Sean, Money B, too. And I just saw the Instagram, so I was like, whoa, Luenell is live. It's like, I think it's been over 22 years since I had a live interaction with you, like, versus TV, you know what I'm saying? But now you're here on the net, and I'm having a live interaction with you.
What kind of live interaction did we have exactly?
You talking
Yeah, but I just tuned in and I heard you talking about Rockefeller and Soul Beat and Money B. I do remember that time when Nas was nodding off on Soul Beat with Billy Jam.
Right?
He was interviewed.
That was a trip, right?
And,
Oh my God!
you know what the problem was is that Nas, I think that was the first time he ever smoked Cali weed.
Is that what it was?
That'll do it to you.
Every time.
Yeah, I heard he was doing a lot because he was real. He was real nodding outish. And he
Right.
and a lot of people were talking about it, you know. And I think after that, it kind of went around, and that's kind of what made him clean up his act, from what I heard. Because I heard he was doing a lot of that, getting a little bit too high and not take care of
If you
his
can't handle the Cali, you know, get back in the Cali.
Do you remember?
Anyways, guys, hey, I love what you're doing. Much props to you now.
Thank you, Parker.
And all your accolades throughout the years. And I was really surprised to see you on what was it? I forgot, the Bruno movie, whatever it was. I was like, oh my gosh, it's Luenell.
Borat.
I was like, you used to watch it on Soul Beat.
Yeah, Borat. That movie was funny.
There we go.
He was getting
Borat,
it.
yeah.
You know.
It's got a hell of a look right there.
And she was actually on another show like Californication too.
Oh yeah, I got another one of those coming up soon.
Is that right?
Yep.
Ah.
David Duchovny, he liked me.
Reoccurring. So Parker, man, I appreciate you calling.
Hey, thank you guys.
All
Take
right.
care.
And just
Bye,
stay tuned.
honey.
Keep checking in with us. All right, man. Appreciate it.
Always.
That's awesome.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
glad you watched Californication. I really like that show.
Right. I like that. You know, I watch a lot of those cable series. A show I like too. I don't know if you get on it. What we're watching now is Episodes. You ever watch that?
I don't know about
Oh,
episodes.
yeah.
That's
Episodes is...
with dude from Friends, the Joey from Friends.
I haven't watched
That's
it.
a good one.
I
Yeah.
was into
He's
House
all
of
great now.
Lies.
Well, you know
House of Lies with
I know
Don
House.
Cheadle?
Yeah, I know House of Lies. You know, I never really got to watch that, but you know what
Cold. That's a cold piece of work.
I was gonna say what I did like, but it seems like we got to go to a commercial break.
Y'all got sponsors and shit. What's that like?
So we're gonna do that. Let's check out. What we're gonna check out right
Snoop.
now.
Snoop.
Yeah, let's check out Snoop Dogg.
Oh my
and
baby.
another rapper turned actor, and then check out Lil Bow Wow, who actually did his
Bow
thing.
Weezy.
That's right.
Yeah, he's a little boy at the beginning of the video. So let's check him out. Ice-T, he's an accomplished actor as well.
Yeah.
But he's also known for doing the reality TV thing with Coco. What's the name of it? Ice Loves Coco.
Ice Loves Coco, yeah.
Now, how do you feel about reality TV?
I wish they would. I got some reality. They ain't seen no reality till they coming to my reality.
I mean, you got something you shopping?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, a show that we were.
Well, let me do the
involved with.
introduction. This is Luenell. This is your chef, and introduce him.
This is Chef Stu out of Atlanta.
Chef Stu
Chef
in the
Stu
house.
in the
Chef
building.
Stu, and he is the business. Beautifully displayed, wonderfully seasoned, great tasting, pretty food
was
that
checking out the
ladies
pics. There's some nice
love.
stuff.
And, you know, it's all about the display. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You can't just make good food and it look like shit. And you can't just make good food and don't serve it well. But he does all that, and he always makes all my friends feel like, you know, fucking royalty. So
I can't wait to taste the food. I know I've got
Gotta taste some tomorrow,
I got the
hopefully.
invite, and I want to say your birthday's tomorrow, so happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Luenell.
And-
You have a phone call.
And happy belated birthday to my dad, Bobby McCall.
Daddy.
His
Happy
birthday was
birthday.
yesterday. We got another phone call.
That's awesome.
Let's take that. Caller. You there?
Damn.
Hello,
Yes. Who's calling?
this is Maggie from Oakland.
Maggie.
Town
Mae?
business.
Is
Hey.
this Maggie Mae?
This is Maggie Mae.
What's up, Maggie Mae? What's going on
What's
with
up with it, man?
you? You got it. I see you on Facebook.
Okay. You know, I had to call in and give Luenell props for always being such a down-ass bitch from the town and repping us so hard everywhere she goes.
I love you for that. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
For real, you always keep it real. I think one time I saw you at Zazoo's and you were performing, and the first thing you started off with is every spot you've ever lived in the town, every street, every block.
That's right. That's right. Because I've been in the east, the north, and the west side of Oakland. If anybody said they lived in
She's
the
like,
south,
I used to live in the lake.
look, if anybody say they live in the south side of Oakland, they lying because ain't no south side of Oakland. That's Alameda.
No, let me tell you a funny ass story. And Maggie, you gonna laugh at this too. We did the Oakland Coliseum. It was the Budweiser Superfest.
Right.
So big ass show. And so, it was a part where we used to hype the crowd. And so I would normally do it. So this one time, Pocket's like, let me do it. So he gets out there and he was like, yo, East Oakland, West Oakland. He's like, South Oakland, make some noise.
Crickets.
Right.
I was like, give me that damn mic, you idiot.
That's all. There's no South Oakland.
There is no South. That's Alameda.
Right.
Wow.
Right. And you have to be for the town to know that.
Make some
And if you
noise.
really look at the map, East Oakland is actually south. It's going southeast
Ish.
ish. Ish.
Ish.
That's why you can get to San Jose quicker.
That's exactly what they say. Shit.
Ish.
We east.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that you are tuned in and supporting my man's radio show. I'm so glad about that.
Of course. I've known Mun 20-plus years, so
That's right.
I'm always supporting everything.
That's a beautiful
So you
thing.
watch every week, Maggie? Huh?
No.
That's what I thought.
Keep it
Keep it real,
100,
damn it.
I
right?
try to remember.
See,
I
At
usually
least she
see
was
when you
honest.
post it and
Right.
then tune in like the last half hour or something. So I'll try to remember.
That's all
Fuck
right.
it. Fuck it. I admit it. Now you bring them out. You see how
I do
Thank
bring
you.
them out. I
You
bring them out.
Bring them out.
you bring them out.
That's all good.
That's what it do. Well, Maggie, I appreciate you calling, and I
ticket.
hope that you will check us out,
For sure.
in the future. All right, Dan, I'm going to holler at you.
All right, take care. Keep doing you, Luenell. Keep
Bye,
repping
baby.
your town to the fullest. And I
Town
appreciate
business.
you. And so
Thank
do a
you
lot of
so
other
much.
people.
Thank
Town
you. Thank you,
BI.
baby.
So finish telling me, you guys are working on a reality show or some sort of show?
No, well,
A cooking show?
I met him in Atlanta, and he had reached out to me, through social media. I'm a chef, y'all let me cook for you. And I was like, cook. Nobody want to cook for me?
Food?
And so we hooked up. It was great. And then we decided to shoot I was shooting a sizzle for a show that I was shopping called Night Bites. And we included our visit in it. And I'm going to email it to you and to you.
Please.
You'll see it's awesome.
Definitely.
And so I'm shopping that. And as it turns out, Chef, tell them what's going on with you.
Wow, thank you for the introduction. I certainly appreciate it. But she was right. I was working on a reality show called Industry Soup, and I was going after different celebrities. I kind of wanted to change the way that they were appearing on TV. I think a lot of people are guilty of trying to emulate celebrities for where they see them standing at. Nobody really knows the story of how they got to that point.
Right.
So I wanted to highlight that, and then at the same time, showcase the food talent.
Right.
And Luenell came onto the show, which was major for the show. You definitely gonna be laughing when you see that. And from there, we basically been just staying in touch with each other. And once I found out that it was her birthday, I cleared the schedule and made sure that I could come so that I could spend her day with her and make sure that all her friends and family can get a chance.
I know motherfuckers who won't come from the valley to my house to cook me
I'm
shit.
only
He
in
came
town
all
for
the way
one
from
more day.
Atlanta.
Came from Atlanta. Now,
I don't know
that's
what-
dedication,
I don't
Holmes.
know what the
And
address
we ain't
is.
even fucking.
Right?
I don't know what the address is. That's
Just give me
why
I'm going to hook you up with
I
that. I
live in
need
the
you to
valley.
come over tomorrow.
I'm definitely trying to get to the house.
Tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow.
So, Luenell, tell me about all the projects that you can think of, because I know it's so much that you're working on right now. I know you got the, what is it? The second
Well,
part
well,
of
Well, Think Like a Man
Think
2.
Like a Man 2.
Will be out this summer.
Okay.
Got a little blurb in that. Like I said, me, Hope, and Laura are getting ready to start working on our stage show, The Truth. And then I'm shopping Night Bites. I'm currently on the road, doing my stand-up all over the place. And I actually am going to be coming back to Oakland, apparently, with whatever that is Speedy done looked up for us. I'll be coming back to Oakland again soon.
Yeah.
I got a couple of episodes of the Ricky Smiley Show that should be coming up soon, and another episode of Californication that should be popping up. And I'm just trying to get paid. Shit.
Right.
My daughter trying to go to college. Who the fuck knew?
And you also do a lot of voiceover work as well. You did.
I did voiceover in the Adam Sandler movie last year, Hotel Transylvania.
Right.
I was the voice of the Shrunken Head, and I also got in me an old scandalous ass episode of Boondocks.
Right.
Grandma Ruckus.
Grandma Ruckus.
The new Boondocks.
I showed up and I died in the same episode. God damn it!
Is there a new Boondocks
Spoiler
coming
alert.
out? I always wanted to be on Boondocks. You got to hook me up with your agent. The voiceover agent for real.
You do definitely need to do some voiceover.
Man, can you hook a player up?
That's negotiable.
Yeah, you know how we do.
Talk
Shit.
about it over some Moscato.
some Earl Stevens mango.
Yeah, no
Moscato.
more empty bottles of tequila in the studio. I'm gonna call you on that motherfucking shit. I don't know. Only a man puts an empty carton of milk or whatever back in the refrigerator. We come over here. I get offered shots and like, oh, you know what? Oh, damn, bottle empty. What kind of bullshit is that? Got my taste buds off some type of way.
Well, I hope that you'll come back, and when you do, I'll have a big bottle of tequila.
I don't need it that big.
That's gonna be a good show right
Yes,
there.
you
I don't need it that big.
Yes, you do.
It's too big.
Yeah, you do.
Right.
She was talking about don't make it too small.
Shut up and
Don't
take
make it too big either.
Take all of it.
Take
damn it.
all of it.
I'll take that shit.
Take these too.
take these nuts.
These nuts. And let everybody know where they can find you on all social media.
Okay, my Twitter and Instagram are the same, and I keep it real simple. It's just at Luenell, at LUENELL, and my Instagram is fire. You can also go to my website and check out my podcast and get merchandise at heylunell.com, HEYLUENELL.com.
And I'll actually be a guest on your show next week. And that's
at Apollo Night Radio, which comes on Monday nights from 7 to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And that's you can go to ApolloNightLA.com if you're an industry artist you're not signed, indie artist, and you're not signed. We play nothing but indie music on our show.
Nice.
We're going to have you come on and talk about your expertise.
yeah, so I'm gonna come on and talk shit on her show.
Yeah, right. We
I'm gonna tear your shit up.
We piggybacking at Apollo Night LA.
You know it?
Yeah, me, definitely catch me on chefstew.com and Instagram, chef_stew, STEW. Definitely got some nice pictures, all the celebrities I had a chance to cook for, so it pretty much tells my story. Other than that, catch me on Food Network on Food Truck Race starting next month.
Food truck race.
Food Truck Race.
Food truck race.
Yeah, 7 states. We gonna take it down.
I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna be tasting your food before you get out of
right.
here.
Yeah,
in the next 24 hours.
Yep.
Yep.
And always
always at on Instagram, always in your ear at Twitter. That's
Always
where I'll be.
in your
that's all. That's
Hey,
always.
hey.
She said always up your ass.
I didn't say
Damn,
I said
always.
in your ass.
She must know you well.
No, I don't know nothing about that. I don't know shit about that. Wrong girl.
Well, shout out to Ty Teasy. She's not here, but
Teasy.
definitely check her out for the old school new news.
Miss you, girl.
And that's at TON_Teasy. She said you better follow her, Luenell.
Tonteezy, I got you.
Ton_Teasy. And of course, you can always find me
Money B.
at MoneyB69 at Going Way
What
Back
does
Show.
69 mean? What's that about?
That's the year I was born, Luenell.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, see? Dirty
Oh,
minds,
no,
dirty
I just wanted
minds.
to know, what it meant.
Yeah, I'm an old motherfucker. 1969. That's what it means. Damn it. Everybody be like, yeah, you nasty. I know what that means.
That ain't nasty. That's a beautiful
Sure
thing.
it does.
But
Hallelujah.
but it's easy to remember. Money be 69.
I got you.
You know, and that freaky shit. So you can always check out my podcast, which is if you like the music, you want to hear more of the music, and let's
Shout
talk.
out to the engineers. I like that background music in the back.
Going Way Back Show.
Yeah, that's you,
That's
baby.
always.
Okay, I
me.
forgot.
Going Way Back Show. How come I'm always getting interrupted when I'm talking my
I'm
shit.
sorry.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you. GoinWayBackShow.com.
I ain't got on my glasses.
You should
What you
have a
say?
shot.
I was looking. I didn't know who was mixing what. I'm like, hi boys. Oh, it's you. Oh shit.
All right.
Oh,
Shoot that out, buddy.
GoinWayBackShow.com. And of course, if you want to see any of our archive shows, check out and subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's Going Way Back Show, the YouTube channel.
How many folks y'all got?
How many what?
How many folks y'all got?
How many folks?
How many peeps? How many followers? Pull it up right now.
Followers on what?
On any goddamn thing.
I don't got 78,000.
What?
Shit.
We gotta go.
That's like, that's like you pull it out, nigga. Let me see it. You know?
Put your dick on the table.
I'm just trying to gauge some shit.
Hey,
Damn.
we gotta go.
Oh, okay. Deuces.
I'm feeling a little, what do you call it?
Some type of way.
Yeah.
Uncomfortable.
It's hot in here all of a sudden.
You know, mine ain't as big as yours, now.
Well, ain't that the truth?
You know, I'm still growing it though.
Mine's grown.
I'm eating my vegetables.
I'm full grown.
Anyway, we getting out of here, man. Let's check out Rap God, Eminem. Until next week, people, be easy. It's the Going Way Back Show. Money B.
Money B.
It's the Going Way Back Show with Money B. Classic hip hop, raw and uncut.
Thanks for visiting the Going Way Back Show channel. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe, and click that like button.